we're going to continue our focus on environmental management and building Lagos into an internationally distinct mega city. Nigeria's recent natural disasters, as we said earlier, could easily put a damper on investment in development projects. We've just heard about the Eco Atlantic City project, which will create a new residential hub and a transport node for the city as it emerges into a financial center in West Africa. Joining us to discuss investment opportunities and the threats to natural disasters or threats of natural disasters is the developer David Frame, who's the managing director of South Energix. David, great to have you again. We've just heard the commissioner lauding the prospects and successes of Eco Atlantic. How far have you come from the last time we've chatted?
Well, since the last time we spoke, we've now passed a major milestone, which is 25% completion of the sand filling part of the project, and in fact also 25% of the construction of the seawall. So that is a major milestone for us.
All right, now the big issue obviously is this idea of protecting the shoreline, and we're already told that where some of these waterfront projects have been undertaken, we'd already seen an erosion of the marine life. But certainly managing biodiversity and having an environmental consciousness has to be part of the work that you do. How much of that is integrated in your plans?
Well, as engineers, we're very serious about how we construct a project of this nature. We engaged a very well-experienced consultant engineers in Royal Haskoning who designed the basic structure for us and tested the structure to ensure that it conforms to all the requirements of a wall of this nature. This took place in Copenhagen in 2009, and the model passed with flying colours. So we know that the structure is more than robust enough to withstand any sea condition that we could predict within a 100-year period, and that is the basic design criteria.
All right, now obviously we're living in a green world where there's greater environmental consciousness, not just in the design of cities, but even in the textures that are used. As you foresee Eco Atlantic City, aesthetically, how is it going to be integrated with nature?
Obviously, from a very early stage, we studied the impact of the project on the ecology, the sea marine life, etc. And we know that already along the coastline of our project, the seawall, that there's an abundance of sea life appearing. So the sea life, rather than being deterred by the project, they're actually attracted by it.
Yeah. All right, now, futuristic city is this Eco Atlantic. What's the uptake been like? Because effectively you've got to fund the project in one way or another. Are investors coming through? Are locals already starting to literally nail their colours to the mast?
Absolutely. There's been a great deal of interest both locally and internationally. To date, we have sold 20% of the entire land mass. And developers are in the process of preparing their planning applications, and one developer in particular has already started and planning works are ongoing.
Okay, so tell us this though, because when we've looked at the state of the Nigerian stock exchange and the returns on equity and whether people should be investing in equities, government securities or property doesn't fare well. And it's largely an issue of the infrastructure limitations that exist in Nigeria. It's largely a fact that banks don't really like to mortgage properties. Rentals have an issue as well. So as somebody looking at Eco Atlantic and whether or not they should be adding real estate to their portfolio, what's your value proposition?
Well, I think in financial circles it's generally perceived that Africa as a continent, and West Africa in particular, have a recent history of sustained growth, and that is predicted to increase well into the future. In fact, there was a recent comment in an international forum where a representative of the World Bank actually indicated that they consider Nigeria to be where China was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And they predict very confidently that growth will be sustained and increase over the years.
All right, thanks so much for your time there, David Frame. He's the Managing Director of South Energix, who are effectively the developers of this Eco-Atlantic City that we've just heard the Commissioner for Waterfront Infrastructure Development really lauding and just demonstrating so much excitement about effectively creating a new financial hub in Lagos, Nigeria, and with that improving on the infrastructure in the city.